So the Honkai Star Rail situation is crazy, and what the fudge is going on, let me explain. Before that, I'm not that involved into the Honkai Star Rail community or have not played the game that much, so I might be wrong on some stuff or some opinions, so feel free to correct me and express your opinions in the comment section. So this whole drama that is new is related to the Fate collab that Honkai Star Rail did, and I think a lot of people from anime community as well as the Gacha community were pretty hyped up with this collab because they were releasing Saber. I mean, Saber is still available to pull in game. Also Archer, another character that players will get for free, which is kind of nice because I have heard that Archer is quite good or maybe better than Saber in game. I don't know if he's like a DPS or a support or not, but he's good. Okay, so that's kind of a dub for F2B players, or you can say just casual players in general who want to save their pulse or some shit. So now moving on to what the fudge is going on. I have heard the story is pretty good. Okay, the story is pretty good. Like I have seen the opinion of maybe 30 or 40 people, not just you can say a selected group or 2 or 3 people online. I'm just telling you the collective thoughts or reviews of 30 or 40 people. All right, so the story is pretty good, but the presentation again is dog shit. So what they did is, look at this screenshot that I have seen like maybe countless times since yesterday. So you can see the what we call a Trailblazer, the male character in Honkai Star Rail. So whatever, we have this main character of Honkai Star Rail and Saber in this region particularly, and Saber saying, why are we in Britain? Now even this region, I don't know if it's like you can go and explore ahead and see some old Britain shit or something. It does not look like Britain. If you are a human with actual thoughts, you can say or call them out on their bullshit. But players are like, they are just reusing all the materials instead of like creating what we call a unique experience for players, or expanding a little bit into the game and developing a better, or you can say actually a collab kind of environment. Instead of doing that, they just reuse the old materials and called it a day. Like it's like they literally put it together at the last day, like I used to do when I was a child, when I had to like submit some sort of files or something in the school. I was like, let me just write it at the last day of the last night. I'm like writing it down in the shortest way possible and just presenting it, slapping on the desk of my teacher. I'm like, yep, I'm done with it. Give me the grades. That's the shit that Honkai Star Rail is pulling for players at this moment. It feels like it, okay? Now, if shit is actually real, here's my 100% honest thoughts about it. Well, I think Honkai Star Rail players are just not used to the treatment that Genshin players get, do they? Because if they are actually like used to it, Genshin players be like, this is dope. This is the best shit ever. It's like whoever's actually trying, if they did that shit in Genshin Impact. But now it's Honkai Star Rail, so they are used to something better. Now, I personally feel like that Gacha companies are getting way too comfortable, way too comfy with these bullshit and not trying so hard kind of tactics nowadays, because let me give you a scenario. For example, it's a marathon. You are running in a marathon and you are leading by a mile. Okay, there's no one closer to you in a mile and you are just leading. Okay, so you just stop trying. You just stop sprinting. You just walking there, or not even walking, just standing there, relaxing, because you are chill. You'll be like, no one is coming closer to me. No one is going to just go past me anytime sooner. So why should I even try? Okay, so that's the situation with the Hoyoverse right now. They got these 3 big games in the league of top 4 gacha games right now. So there are top 4 gacha games like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, and Honkai Star Rail, according to these stats. So and popularity as well. Now 3 of them are from the same company, that is Hoyoverse. So they are pretty chill. They be like, no one is coming closer anytime sooner, and for good reasons too. Their story is quite good, the quality is pretty good, but they have the opportunity to actually improve that shit by a mile. How exactly? Brother, they're making billions per year. Alright, billions. I'm not talking about millions. Alright. So they just need to spend maybe what, $5 million? That's me stretching this shit up. Okay, a small cutscene, let's say 20 seconds, a small region, let's say what, maybe 2 kilometers square, will not take them shit amount of money, like $5 million, let's say $10 million. Okay, Demon Slayer episode, the anime with one of the craziest animation quality, cost on an average around $90,000 or $80,000 if I'm not wrong. All right. So for viewers, or to not even put even minimum efforts, all right, if I hire an animation artist on Fiverr, but I can create the animation I want to, all right, it will not take me that much, but I don't want to and I don't have to because I'm not a company. I'm not going to do that. But for a company to actually like completely ignore their player base, completely disappoint their player base, or not even trying to make their player base happy, it's like they just don't even care anymore. And I don't feel like, I just feel like it's just them being lazy, because they know even if they don't put on any efforts, they will still make millions. It's completely fine. They will make millions, and even if players are angry, they will cool down after 1 month, 2 months, and still play their game, because they know that no game out there is coming sooner to replace them. Wuthering Waves is a different thing. Wuthering Waves got Genshin Impact acting up. Okay, Genshin Impact implemented so many changes ever since Wuthering Waves was released. But let's say Honkai Star Rail, what do we have here? Is there any other, let's say, role, what do we call it? Turn-based gacha game that is as good as Honkai Star Rail? No. Hell no, not even closer. Holy fudge. Honkai Star Rail is by a mile one of the best, if not the best, turn-based gacha game out there. And moving aside gacha companies out there, not even gacha companies, you know what, gaming companies out there, if you actually put some extra effort, some extra bucks, and create a better experience for your players, you will get insane amount of positive views. Positive reviews will flood your gates, okay? The amount of negative comments you will get will still be there, but they will be overshadowed or will be completely insignificant in comparison to the amount of positivity that you will get. But you don't want to do it. Why would you? Because in the end, you're not an individual person. You are just a company and trying to make profits. That's completely fine. But just remember, it's not a good tactic. It will work for a year, for 2 years, or for 3. But what if after that, a new game comes out and you will get replaced? To make the foundation strong, you have to offer players that no one else offers out there. You have to show that you actually care about the players. You have to actually invest in the game so much as players are investing in your game themselves. So in the end, depends on the companies, and I don't think that the companies even care about it. I think in the end they will give zero fudges and it will just keep on repeating and nothing will change. For Wuthering Waves, I cannot say that, because up to this point they have been just improving at a constant rate and I'm loving it. Okay, I just really hope that they don't lose this grip of what they have gotten in their hands, because if Wuthering Waves just keeps on doing this stuff, I've seen PGR, okay, another game created by Wuthering Waves. They did a collab with Devil May Cry, and holy fudge, it looked so cool. I want to play that game because of that collab only. I don't know if that collab might be over or not. I will still try PGR and let you guys know. So with that, express your opinions in the comment section, and thanks for watching. Bye bye boys.